Word.
Sounds good.
So
I go get drunk. Because that ship ride is boring as fuck.
All right, yeah, you can.
Is it like a cruise where if you buy alcohol at the ports, they don't give it to you until you get off at the end?
No, it's not. Nope. So yeah, you guys go into town. You go to the local tavern, Artig.
Like I want to make this clear. Like I get so drunk that when we get back to the ship, I just start like I get the whole crew like dancing and singing and like I just get a party going on the ship when we leave. Like that's how drunk I get.
All right. Yeah. Well, this is gonna make things interesting later. But okay, yeah, you do that. Does anybody else go to the tavern with him?
I kind of regret this decision now.
Yeah, I do not go to the tavern. I go. Are there any like small, kind of like not mainstream shops? You know what I mean? Like self-run shops. Like
yeah,
house.
There's a couple family shops, but I mean, I don't know what you plan on getting there.
I'm looking for a baby boy. All my own.
Yeah.
Any of these? Any maybe alchemist shops?
I mean, are you looking to buy ingredients or potions?
A potion.
I mean, potions would not be in like family-run stuff unless it could be a magical shop, but there's not going to be anything like that. Yeah.
Well, I waste my time looking.
But yeah, I mean, if you want family shops where you can get ingredients to make potions or something like that, you can.
I am looking for a family shop that may or may not have some paper and a writing utensil.
Yeah, you can get that stuff at the general store.
General store, that's where I'm going.
Okay, yeah. Yeah. So
I'm starting to realize my memory is not the greatest. So all these poems I'm trying to think up, it just goes out the next day. I just forget it all.
Yeah.
I just need to start really composing my work.
Yeah. So, you walk into the general shop. You ask around, and people just point you like, "Oh yes, this is the best general shop in town." And
perfect.
You go in. The place is called like the general store. That's just the whole.
Oh, it's the general store word.
Yeah. And he opens up the door behind the counter because it's basically so you walk in and there's like a counter and then where the place where the storekeeper would stand behind the counter and then there's like a door behind it and it's one of those stores where like the person lives where the store is and like in a separate area. And as he hears like the bell ding as you walk in, he opens up the door from behind the counter and looks in and says, "Oh, hello, sir. We don't get much of your kind around here."
Oh, hi. Yeah, I'm just traveling. I'm not going to be here long. I was wondering if you had any paper, maybe writing utensil of such.
Of course we do. What do you think we are? One of those Drekis stores?
Oh, man, Drekis, what a joke. Am I right? God.
I know.
Yeah.
God,
wow.
Those primitive people don't have paper.
Yeah. I can't believe people actually exist there.
Did you know that the Cubans 5,000 years ago invented paper? Did you know that?
Yeah, I knew that. I'm a world famous poet.
Oh, a poet. Oh, we love the arts here. That is fantastic.
The arts.
You should have said, and you know it.
HighSpeedMan, that's a shit poet. Only says that, all right? That is the work of a novice.
Indeed.
It's a waste of paper.
Paper. Yes, here we go. And he collects a few pieces of paper. And he's like, "How much would you like, sir?"
Well, I've got plenty of money. I mean, I could buy as much as I want, really. How much you got?
Well, we have these pieces here, and I have more in the back if you would like some. It is 2 silver pieces a piece.
I'll take 10.
Okay, and you said you want a pen. We have an ink pen right here if you would like, and he shows it to you.
Well, yeah, this looks of high quality.
Yes, it's quite nice.
How much do pens go for around here?
This ink pen is 2 copper pieces.
2 copper pieces.
Yes. But it does not include the ink.
How much ink you got?
We have 2 bottles of ink here available.
2. Okay. I will take 1 pen and 2 bottles of ink, please.
Okay. The 2 bottles of ink will be 20 gold, and the ink pen.
I knew it was gonna be ridiculous. I was waiting to look for his mouth. As soon as he said 2 bottles of gold, I looked at his freaking webcam. I was like, I gotta see this.
Thank you. Like I said, I have plenty of money. I totally can afford all of that.
So that will be
20...
that will be how many pieces of paper did you say?
10. So it's 20 silver for the paper.
Yeah,
right?
so it'd be 22 gold and 2 copper.
Yep, I already took it out of my thing. Oh, that'll be all.
Okay.
Because I don't want to, I don't want to buy all of your ink or paper.
Oh, you are such a generous man.
Even though I think I just did buy all of your ink, but it's fine.
Yeah, you did. You did.
I will be sure to recommend this store to others. I really enjoy this place called the General Store.
Yeah,
People are definitely gonna be able to.
I thought it was quite the original name.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever been to a place called the General Store before, and this place has it all.
Yeah,
you could be sure I'll be back. Certainly,
that would be fantastic, sir.
Can I get your name?
My name is Melia.
Melia.
That's a guy's name?
Melia.
Melia. Yeah, is that a guy?
Yep.
Well, Melia.
Drag queen.
I
Let's be
will
honest here.
see you another time.
Wait, did we just assume his gender?
I thought it was a dude the whole time. I don't know.
It was a dude.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, so
whatever you say.
You know,
this is my girl voice.
I give my regards and I leave.
All right. Yeah. So you got that sweet ink and paper.
I'll
And
just maybe at the inn, I guess.
Yeah. Just so you know, those bottles are 1 ounce's worth of ink. So I'd say,
Let me write that.
yeah. So it's not gonna go. You're not gonna go through it super fast or anything. But I just want you to know that it's not like infinite.
Yeah, I should be able to determine.
Yeah.
How that works. Yeah. Wait. So like, is like 1 bottle gonna like refill my pen or something like that? Basically.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, you guys do you do anything, Vrogoth? That's basically that's going to take up most of your time, Larry.
Well, yeah, I'm on my way back to the inn to find everybody else. I guess.
Well, you have to go to the ship, but
yeah. Well, I know that HighSpeedMan went to the inn. So.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I'm sitting there. We're sitting there at like a big long table with a bunch of people. We all have our arms around each other, like swaying back and forth, just like singing some old song.
I just kind of like skulk in the shadows.
Okay.
Be emo.
Wait, in the inn?
No. Just around.
I thought you were like in the corner of the inn. It was going to be like I drag his ass into the dance party.
Vrogoth, there are, like I told Larry, like botanist shops that you can buy ingredients for poisons if you would like.
That's okay.
Okay, just making sure.
Trevor,
if you have the proper ingredients, you should get.
I have 0 gold.
Okay.
And by 0, I mean 3.
I'm down to 8 now. So.
Yeah, you guys are dying for that gold there.
I'm looking for.
I mean,
pirates
is it
that are bringing
even
us
worth
treasure.
my time? Could I actually afford something? If I can, I will go.
Yeah, they're not expensive. They're not expensive.
All right, so I go.
Yeah.
I enter.
Unless you're buying ink.
The automatic door opens in front of me. It slides open.
Yep.
Supermarket.
Of course.
No, but I walk up to the counter. I'm like, hello.
Hello, sir. How are you doing?
I am doing absolutely fantastic.
Great.
I am looking for some herbs.
What kind of herbs are you looking for? And he gives you a little wink.
Do I presumably have knowledge?
Yeah, you know what you would know exactly what you
like-
want. If you want to just say like, oh, you tell him you need this and this.
Yeah,
and
I
this.
tell him I need. Like, I start listing off some of like the deadliest herbs
Yeah.
I can think of.
Yeah.
Like, I'm like, do you have any of those herbs?
Well, let me look. And she, it is a female this time. She actually goes back, and looks through like some cabinets behind her and looks at a few things under the counter, and she comes back up. Did you say how much you want of these things, or you just said you need those herbs?
I just need those.
All right, yeah. So she pulls up like 3 bottles, and she says, "Yes, sir." Well, not bottle, jars, I guess, and puts them on the counter. And she says, "Well, this is the blah blah blah, and this is the blah blah, and this is the blah blah." I'm not gonna make up names for these fucking things because this doesn't really matter. And she says, "How much would you like of these, sir?"
Presumably, I already know how much it takes to kill a man.
Yes, you do.
I want that much, however much that is.
All right.
I
Yeah.
don't
So
feel safe in this group anymore.
she takes out.
I'm not gonna do anything, guys, man.
Yeah, Larry is perfectly passive. He doesn't do anything. But yeah, she takes out this much of this and this much of this much of this. And she kind of like calculates in her head how much it would cost, and she looks up to you and says, "Well, if my calculations are correct, that will be 5 silver, sir."
Deal.
Fantastic. Let me bag these up for you, and she puts them in a little container for you and hands it over.
And then, what the fuck is the word for it? Damn it, I can't think of it.
What are you trying to think?
Whatever. So I as I'm like I give her the money and I take the herbs and I'm like, I trust that you know that this never happened.
Discretion.
Yeah, your discretion.
She looks at you and she's like, "Well, I mean, there are some things I sell here that people don't want me to tell about, and sure, sir." She obviously doesn't know that you want it for that, because those things that you got, even though they're deadly, could be used in other things as well, of course. And so she's kind of like weirded out, but that you would say that. But she's like, "Oh yes, of course, I want to tell," and says, "Hope you have a nice day, sir."
And I leave.
Yep. Okay. So as the night approaches, you guys, I assume, I guess, just find the inn where Artig's been at the whole time, and
Yeah, I heard. I was like walking by and I just heard all these people fucking yelling and shit outside. I was like, "What the hell is going on?" And,
Yeah.
I just walked in.
yeah. So Artig, what are you doing when they walk in?
Oh, I yell, and I like point at them, and I yell to the bartender dude to get them some drinks.
Oh, fuck.
All right. Yeah, the bartender's like, Who? Which one? Which ones? And he looks at where you're pointing.
I get up when he says that, and I like grab them both by like put my arms around, like kind of like headlock them, sort of thing. I'm like, these guys.
Yeah, and he's like,
As long
"Oh,
as
of
I'm not
course, of
paying."
course." And yeah, he gets up 2 beers and hands them to you 2 guys.
Beer's on the house, thanks. I hope. And I drink it. I just down the whole fucking thing.
Yeah, so you guys have a beer, and it's about time that you guys should probably start heading back.
Well, I'm glad I could party with you for about 30 seconds.
And Aratig, you've tallied up a 1.5 gold bill at the bar.
Kind of like drunkenly like stumble out of there without paying, like forget, just I get up.
No, the bartender
out.
Actually steps in front of me. He's like, "Sir, you have to pay."
He knows you're drunk. He's watching. Yeah. It's funny that we think 1 gold is like detrimental to our whole fucking thing.
Yeah. I just like I reach in my pocket and I pull out 2 gold and I just kind of like give it to him, like I think that's enough, and I just stumble out.
All right. Yep. And yeah, you guys help him to get back. And as you guys start getting towards the docks, you start seeing a lot of people running around. You're not sure what's happening. You see like they're running around, they're shouting. Some people are looking out towards the sea and like pointing and talking to people next. Like, oh, look at this thing over here. What the hell's going on over there?
When I see people like running around shouting stuff like that, I just start like jumping around. Like I took a beer to go on the way out too, so like I'm jumping around like singing and like I'm like joining the yelling, but I'm like singing and like waving my beer around.
Yep. Yeah. So as you guys make your way towards the boat, you actually see what looks like a bunch of ships like on the horizon in the distance, kind of like surrounding the port that you guys are in. And when you guys get up to the ship, you see the pirates are all like conversing with each other, and they're actually the most calm out of like the people here. Everybody else is running around crazy. Like yelling and screaming, like, "Oh my God, what is going to happen?" Oh. And the pirates are kind of like on their ship, looking out at the sea, kind of analyzing what's going on. And you see Amabad and Engen up on the dock, like conversing with each other.
Can I like run up there and be like, "Hey guys, sorry to interrupt, but
You're running up to who? Who are you running up to?
Arabad and the
Amabad?
Amabad and the Encorn, aren't they?
Yep.
They're talking to each other, right?
Yep.
Yeah, I kind of run up. I apologize for interrupting. And I say, "What the hell are we going to do about all these ships?"
He's like, "Oh, you've noticed, have you? Quite the observant eye you've got there."
That's what they say.
He's like, "Well, it seems like the people we ran into on our way here have set up some kind of blockade of this port. If my eyes don't deceive me, they are definitely Sylvan warships."
Scumbags.
Indeed.
Well, I would like to inform you guys, I am not that good at fighting at sea. But
we figured
land,
as much.
I got him, sure. Yeah, I'm not sure.
Dan.
Yep.
In the inn when I was getting drunk with everybody, how much was there? A bunch of the crew with me?
No, the crew was mostly on the ship. Some of them went into town, but not like a significant portion. And now that you guys have spent,
I like completely blanked on the whole note thing with the name, and it just triggered in my brain the name on the note.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm trying to like now I'm regretting the whole drunk thing because it doesn't help my plan any.
Yeah. I was wondering if you were going to do anything about that note or not, because you had.
I like completely blanked on the name, and you said a name, and I was like, oh.
Yeah.
Right,
so yeah, Amabad has said that basically that he's not sure exactly what we're gonna do, but that they're gonna be acting soon. So you guys have to be ready for what's to come.
Roger that, Captain.
And they go back to planning, and they kind of like step away from you guys slowly to kind of like become like in private.
So when they do that, like when I notice like they're leaving, I'm like, guys, like I'm all drunk and stuff like this. I'm like, guys, come here. And I kind of just like I stumble back into like this weird little alleyway. Like if there's any type of like alley.
You're on a boat, dude.
We're on the ship, HighSpeedMan.
Did we actually go back on the ship? I thought we just went towards the ship. Okay.
No, you're on the ship.
You're so drunk that I don't think you can go near a ship without falling into the water. To be honest, if you're that, you said you wanted to get so beyond fucking drunk. You should literally be in the water.
No, you guys helped them up.
Okay, no, so okay, then I'll just try to pull them to like our own little secluded area where there's no rooms or something.
No, we got a little. We got a team huddle going.
Yeah.
We got
Most of the crew is on the deck, like looking out at the ship, so it's pretty easy to do that.
I'm listening.
So, I huddle them. I drunkenly like fumble out that note that was left in my room, and I'm like, guys, I got a mission. We need to do this. And I just kind of like show it to them.
Okay.
Just read.
Yeah, I'll copy and paste it to you guys.
Oh shit! I'm reading this note.
Oh fuck!
So this
By the way, where'd you get this? Where'd you get this paper? It's really nice.
That is the note that HighSpeedMan.
Did you actually say that, Gabe?
When I get the paper, yeah, I'm like, where'd you get this paper?
I'm like, you can have it once we're done with it.
Oh shit!
I
can write in the back. I could write in the back of this.
That's the note that you guys get. They didn't get the parentheses part though, HighSpeedMan, just so you know.
I know.
Tiny, huh? I heard about this guy. I'm just kidding. I don't know who the fuck this guy is.
Yeah, neither of you guys know who. Well, actually, so Larry, you have no idea who the fuck Tiny is. You're like, Tiny? Oh, is that like a gnome or something?
Tiny.
Vrogoth, you have heard whispers of a person named Tiny. That's like kind of... he's definitely been known about stealing stuff, but you don't know exactly who this person is. Just somebody who is kind of well known for stealing very valuable things.
What I'm thinking right now, Dan, is I don't know who Tiny is, but like in my mind, I assume because I've seen some guys that are like super big and fucking jacked, and their name is Tiny. So that's kind of what I'm imagining. That's like what I'm imagining right here. I'm like, oh, this guy must be fucking tough.
Yeah. So yeah, he shows you that note.
All right. I'm like, I see.
That's like, look, I'm like, so
looks pretty fucking risky.
Jen?
You're pretty fucked up right now.
I kind of just explain, like, I know this guy. We're really good. Payout will be well worth it.
Yeah.
Okay, drunk man. Where is this Tiny guy?
Don't worry about that. When we get it, I'll find him when time comes.
You know exactly where he is, by the way.
Yeah. No, I know. I'm just saying, like, when the time comes, you'll know.
Okay, Artig. This sounds like the world's shittiest fucking plan.
And
and I point out towards just like, this will make it easier.
What is he?
He's giving you like a beer or something to make it easier.
Oh.
What? No, I said this will make it easier. I said I was pointing toward the ships. I said this will make it easier.
Okay. I thought you were like handing him a beer like that. Don't worry, this will make it easier.
I mean, we could do that too. This will make it easier. Oh, by the way, this will make it easier too.
Yeah.
I mean, totally, I'm in. 100% of the time, bro.
I look over at what's his face. I'm just like, huh?
I'm in.
Huh? All right, let's do this.
And by the way, HighSpeedMan, you know that the payment will be like massive because you've done jobs like this before.
I need to go with that.
Yeah. Okay. So what do you guys do?
All right,
what time is it?
It's nighttime. It's like the sun maybe just went down. It's probably like.
Are we on the boat?
Like 5, right? Or 6, yeah.
Yeah,
6
we're
or
on the
7.
boat.
Yeah.
So I go and find like a somewhat secluded area, and I craft
All right.
and make a deadly poison.
Yep. You go back to the fucking cargo bay. All right. You make the poison.
Oh, fuck, that might be deadly.
And so you got poison now.
Yeah. So what? I go to. So last time I saw Engen, how was he looking? Like, was he looking?
He's still he was still definitely a little sick, but he seems to have at least controlled his shitting by this point. He was probably shitting like all day. He's probably super fucking dehydrated from just shitting his brains out. But yeah, he's not looking 100%. That's for damn sure.
All right, so I go to I go over to his quarters, his door. I look both ways to make sure nobody's looking, and I knock on his door.
Nothing.
See if he responds.
Happens. Nope, nothing happens.
Check to see if the door's unlocked.
It does. The knob does turn. Yep.
So I slowly open it and step inside.
All right, stealth check.
Oh. Isn't the guy on top of the ship talking to that guy?
Yeah.
Is he?
Yeah.
Oh, he is. Okay. I didn't know if he was in there.
As you start stepping in, one of the sailors nearby happened to be turning around at that instant and was like, "Hey, what are you doing over there?"
Oh, Engen just sent me down here to grab something for him. He needed it, and he couldn't step away to get it.
Oh, okay. Just make sure you get out of there.
I will. Trust me, I will.
Okay. Anything else?
Is there any? So I step inside, close the door. Is there any food or drink?
There is a bottle of rum, on the cabinet behind his desk or whatever.
I poison it.
Okay.
The whole crew's just gonna fucking die, and we're gonna be stranded in the middle of the ocean.
I don't think he's gonna be sharing his rum. I'm betting. I'm banking on the fact that he's not gonna share his rum with the crew.
Yeah.
We're gonna TPK by just all drowning in the middle of the ocean.
So I dump the poison into the rum. I put it back as close to exactly as it was as I could, and then I leave.
Okay.
I'm still talking to Aerotake over here, trying to figure out
I head back and
the golden fucking statue is.
I head back to Larry and Aerotake.
That's one thing I meant to ask. Now that it's kind of public knowledge, I can kind of talk about it more.
Yep.
Have we seen this statue yet?
Nope. And even Vrogoth, who has spent some time in the cargo, and there is some treasure and booty that they've taken from ships and stuff. It's not down there from what you can tell.
So I'm thinking it might, so Gabe and I are talking about it. I'm like, I think it might be in his quarters.
Yeah. Well, that would be a good assumption because Vrogoth also has been in the first mate's place. So the only place you guys technically haven't had access to is his personal office right now.
Can we take a quick break?
Yeah, we've been streaming for a while. We can do that.
I gotta poop.
All right. Yeah, we can do that. We'll be back in a minute.
I'll be right back.
Dude, this
I'm gonna stuff my face with popcorn and we're good to go.
Yep.
Ready to give these pirates the fucking poem of their fucking life, dude.
All right, HighSpeedMan's camera didn't change, but Larry and Brogoth, we gotta switch you guys up.
Larry's the man.
Larry, the cable guy.
Yep.
Put a Larry right up your bunghole, Heisman. Heisman, what are you playing all these games for?
All right.
Hmm?
Your Steam's going
He's
down.
idling
Clickers?
for cards. Yeah. All right. So we're back. Where did we leave off? You guys were on the ship.
We were talking about
We just
how we're
got
going to
back
steal
to
the
huddle.
thing.
Right.
I just
Brogoth.
poisoned the rum.
Yep. All right. So
I'm
yeah.
still fucking confused. I don't know what's going on, but Tiny sounds like a fucking G. I need some fucking money, so I'm down.
Yep. So go ahead.
Heisman, just go to the movies or
Go
something.
ahead,
Fuck,
Mister
get that popcorn.
Mister Harrowtig.
Please explain, Mr. Drunk as fuck, man.
So is everybody pretty much on deck right now? Is that the case? Like everybody's
Yeah,
kind of looking
yeah.
at what the fuck's going on?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to be how am I gonna do this? I'm gonna be I need to go get something. And like as I'm like running into like the quarters, I'm like looking back at those two, like going like it's like doing like weird hand eye signal, like, and I just kind of like I go in and I try to find his quarters. Or do I know where his quarters are?
Yeah, it's on the deck.
Oh, like the door is right there on the deck.
Yeah.
There's no other way in.
Nope. The first mate and Amabad both have a quarter up top.
Is it like to everybody's back sort of thing?
I mean, they're not necessarily looking at it, but Amabad and
wait a
first
minute.
mate are standing
I'm
right.
fucking blasted drunk right now. I just kind of like, I just start walking towards it. I just kind of stumble in, open the door, and just go right in the room. Like obviously, I'm making sure like nobody's really looking, but I'm kind of just more so just
Make a fucking
drunkenly
perception check.
Yeah,
drunkenly
you can
stumbling in.
make a stealth check if you're trying to actually be quiet
Okay.
about it.
You gotta ask for these checks, Heisman. Jesus Christ.
I mean, I wasn't really trying, but I mean, I'll roll a stealth roll just to try, but I wasn't
Maybe.
really trying to be stealthy.
Maybe look around. Anything.
Well, he looked around, but yeah. So you stumble in and you're doing it super. You think you're stealthy, like you're super drunk, and you're like in your mind, you're like, oh, look how fucking stealthy I am, and you're fucking opening the door and walking in, and as you fucking like stumble in, you like trip on a fucking Indian like carpet that he has like right on the inside of his fucking thing, face plant right on the ground, make a loud ass fucking crashing noise. And Amabad and the first mate both turn around and are like, "Hey, what the hell's going on over here?" And Amabad walks over. And by the way, he's not shirtless anymore. He's actually wearing his super expensive, fancy looking clothing now.
Sweet.
And yeah, he looks in and he looks down. And he's like, "What the fuck are you doing in my room?"
Oh, like I'm like kind of like like one eye is looking straight, one eye is looking to the side right now. I'm just like, what? This is my room.
Larry and Vrogoth, are you like walking over there during this, or are you just staying away?
I'm staying
on-
like close enough so that I can like hear what's going on and like laugh to myself,
Okay.
but far
I'm
enough away
literally-
that I'm not associated.
Guys, I did signals. That means
I'm on-
something.
I'm literally on top of the deck still, because when I saw those signals, I had no idea what the fuck was going on. This
Yeah,
dude
because
is
he's
drunk.
drunk.
Yeah.
So
I had-
like he thinks he's doing like SEAL
Yeah.
Team 6.
Yeah.
Yeah, but what I got from it
Shit.
was let's stay put. He'll be right back. That's what I got from it.
Okay. Yeah. So.
I'm like, can I do like a perception check, or would it be perception where I'm kind of just like
Yeah.
trying to look around the room while
Yep.
all this is going on, like
Yeah.
or as I walked in.
Yep.
That shit.
Well, as you get up, you can look around. And you don't do a very good job. You're like everything's super blurry. But as you like do a spin, you basically get up and do like a fucking twirl spin, and take a very brief glance around, and you saw what looked like a glimpse of something golden-like behind his desk somewhere, and that's about it. And that's it.
All right. And I just continue with the conversation. Like I'm just like, your room. This is my room. I'm kind of just like I'm trying to stand still.
Yeah,
and I'm just like.
Amabad just like turns around and looks over at Larry and Vrogoth and says, "Get a handle on this fucking clown."
Fucking God,
We try.
This guy, he's a slippery goon, if you know what I'm saying.
So you guys come and get me.
That's what he's telling you to do. Yeah.
Yeah, so we do.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. All right. I come and get him, and I'm like, "Wow, nice room you got here. Can I make a perception check?"
Yep. You can do it if you want. You can look in from the doorway.
Yeah. Where the fuck's Larry the Bob? Oh man, I'm looking.
All you see is a big desk.
Wow.
You're like, oh, look at that desk. You're like fascinated by the desk.
He's admiring the freaking floorboards.
Yeah. You think that you could write a really good poem about this desk.
Yeah, I'm like, wow, this desk.
So I like walk past
Symbolic.
Larry, and I'm like, okay, I guess he needs some help. And so I go to Arotig, and I like put his arm over my shoulder, like to keep him from stumbling. Mm-hmm. But as I'm doing that, I'm like sneaking glances around.
You can do that as well.
I'm drunk and I did better than you guys.
Yeah, so you look in and you see a desk and you see the head of like a what would be like the equivalent of like a fantasy version of like a big ass like swordfish head and stuff. But you don't really see anything else. You see the carpet that you're standing on, which is like super fancy, but that's about it.
Okay, so yeah, I'm in there trying to pick up Arotig, and I whisper in Arotig's ear, "Yo, you got the goods. You got the goods, man."
Uh-huh.
Perfect.
And
All right, yeah.
I stumble out of the room and just go right to the edge of the boat and just start hurling. Like just, I'm just letting everything go.
And as you guys walk Arotig out, and he's throwing up over the side, someone comes up to the boat and is just like running as fast as they can up to the boat and says, "Where's Captain Amabad? Where's Captain Amabad?"
He's in his fucking room. Shit. Maybe.
He's like right behind you.
Right there.
He's like, okay, and he starts running over to Amabad, and he hands over like a note to Amabad. Amabad looks at it. He looks over at you guys, and then looks back at the note, and then hands it back to the messenger guy, and the messenger like walks to the edge of the boat, or actually walks to the bottom of the ramp and just kind of waits and looks up at the ship, like he's waiting for something. And Amabad walks over to you guys and says, "You guys have been summoned to the fort commander."
Wow.
So this man down there will lead you to the fort commander. On your way, soldiers.
Okay.
Yeah.
Aye, Captain.
And Arotig, he's very quick to get you off the boat first. He's like, "Up, you first. Let's go."
Okay, yeah. Just hello,
so
messenger man.
We follow him.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah. So he leads you back to basically a castle, like a castle-like structure, and you guys go through. There's a bunch of like guards on duty, obviously, and now with the alert on on high. There's, way more than would normally be if it was just patrols or whatever. And it's quite busy in here. Lots of the soldiers, jogging by, or people just going about whatever they're doing. And eventually get led to a room, and are told to wait here. As you guys are waiting, about 5 minutes go by or so, and when you guys look up, there's a guy opening the door and walks on in with 3 armed guards behind him. And he looks at you guys and says, "Are you 3 the hunters?"
Yes, we are. We are the hunters.
We are.
Best around.
I pull out my insignia.
Uh-huh.
I don't know about him.
Yeah,
He might not be a hunter, to be honest.
He's like, good. We have word that you guys are on your way to the capital.
Yes, we are absolutely on our way to the capital.
Good. Well, as you can see, we have some trouble going on here, and it's not only in your best interest, but ours to get you guys out of here and call some help for us.
Mm-hmm.
So we've devised what we seem to think will be a viable strategy to get you guys out of here. You guys are on, of course, the most well-armed ship in the harbor currently. And what we're going to do is try to break out of this blockade just for enough time to get you guys out to sea and call in for backup.
I'm liking the sound of this. Explain a little bit more, please.
And he actually pauses and looks at Aratig, who's like kind of wavering back and he's a little loopy still. He's like, "Is that guy all right?"
Yeah, he's seasick. He's doing. He'll be fine.
I remember my first journey on the sea. Ooh.
Yep, this is his first time, 100% of it, and yeah, he'll be good though. He's a tough guy.
All right,
he's tough. Yeah,
I hope so. It's going to require you guys to be pretty tough.
Oh,
so
he's tough. He's tough.
What we're going to do is we have a few battleships here. We're not quite the military power here, but we can fight for our own here a little bit. What we're going to do is we're going to send all of our firepower towards the let me open my map real quick. Towards the southeast section of the blockade. And when we do that, we're going to try to fight them off as much as possible, cause them enough trouble to hopefully loosen their hold on the northwestern end of it, so that you guys can make a break for it through there and break through whatever defenses they may have on that section of the blockade and make your way through. What we hope will happen is you guys will be able to break free without much trouble and make it to Sandashire in time for you to come and help us.
Mm-hmm. I'm liking this. I'm liking it. I think it's going to work, 100%.
Okay, well, we sent the message to Amubad, but of course we needed to speak to you guys directly, since you are the ambassadors that were sent on your way here. And he keeps looking at Aratig, like Aratig's making all these like weird faces and just even weird noises at times from like his stomach's like grumbling or something. And
Yeah, and I say, imagine if this guy was your enemy, it'd be pretty scared, huh? This guy is a wild card.
I wouldn't say scary, but
I mean, mysterious.
Sure.
Tell him what did. I look at him. I'm like, tell him what did. It's a dragon.
This man killed a fully grown dragon with one shot.
I
kind of like
doubt that. But
hey.
To each their own, of course. You can believe whatever story you would like.
I mean, I'm a storyteller, so what can I say?
My main objective, of course, is to make sure that you guys get out of here safely. I think we can do that. If you guys have anything to add to the plan, feel free to let me know now. If not, I think you guys can go on your way.
Let's do it. I'm out, and I just head towards the door. Adios.
All right. Yeah, so...
now I'm just like, well, I guess that means we're good.
Yeah, so, you guys
as we're dragging Eric along to make sure he follows us.
Yep. Eric's just sitting there texting on his his xylophone that he carries around with him.
His stone tablet.
Sorry. Girlfriend's dad's in the hospital, so...
Yeah, and so, you guys head back to the boat and everything. And they're already making preparations. It looks like, in that note was telling them, basically what they were supposed to do. And they're making preparations to get ready to move out. And as you get up, Amabad's like, so, are we good to go?
The plan is set in stone.
Fantastic.
Breaking out of this bitch.
I knew we'd get some action on this trip. I'm itching for some.
Same. Love sea combat. Fantastic.
Yeah, and so you guys just wait around while they do their thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We get ready.
So, actually, First Mate Engen pulls you guys aside, but after Amabad's done talking to you guys, he walks up to you guys and he says, I know you guys are capable fighters on your feet, so if we do happen to get engaged by any boarding parties, I expect you guys to hold your own and do your service, just like these sailors next to you will be.
Is that foreshadowing?
I'm looking forward to it.
It's just him telling you.
Of course, of course.
It's what I'm best at.
Yep. And yeah, so eventually the attack seems to start to come into motion. That you see the military ships of Pike's Point start to gather up. And as they gather up, you see kind of the defensive formation of the blockade shift slightly, but not too drastically. And then they go onto the attack. Lots of cannon fire starts to erupt as they get into range of each other. You see what looks like one of the blockade ships is actually a little bit farther back. You couldn't see them before. They were kind of hidden behind one of the ships. But you see like arrows, like a mass of arrows flying from that ship onto the deck of the Pike's Point ship. And the fighting gets pretty brutal. And as the fighting starts to intense over there, they do start to shift some more of their ships over there as they realize that the ships they already had there can't quite handle what they're throwing at that little corner of the blockade. And as that starts to happen, what?
Is our ship empty right now if all this is going on? People like running all over the place?
It's not empty. Everybody's on the ship ready for battle, dude.
Oh, I thought you were saying we were going somewhere. Sorry.
Fuck?
I'm trying to deal with this and deal with personal shit.
Yeah, no, you guys are on the ship ready for battle.
Okay.
So
let me know if you can. Let me know when. Never mind. Just keep going.
Yeah. So as they shift their defenses, Amabad sees his opportunity. He starts to set sail. He calls for his first mate to start ordering everybody around to do stuff. They have men obviously down in the lower docks with the cannons ready to go, and you guys are just kind of on the dock, along with a few other pirates that seem to be there for the same role as you, just to make sure that nobody, if they board you, nothing bad happens, that kind of thing. Yeah, you start setting sail. It seems like you guys actually are like heading straight on a ramming course for one of the enemy ships. But just before you guys seem to be like stuck in a collision course with these people, the course kind of gets changed, and he brings up the broadside, and you guys start taking and hitting them with some cannon fire.
Shit.
I'm like gonna go to the edge and just like shove my hand down my throat and just make myself puke up as much as I can. Try to sober myself up a bit. I just go over there. I'm just like, just like you just see me throw my hand down my throat.
Which edge do you go to?
Well, not the one with the cannon fire, obviously.
Okay.
I'm gonna go vomit. I'm gonna vomit on the cannonballs.
Just
before
goes
we
gets
load them in.
just hit
You're
the head
gonna
with the fucking
you're gonna
cannonball.
lower the cannonball's
It's-
velocity by puking on it as it flies at you.
Biological warfare.
Yeah. Unfortunately, they're not close enough for that, but that'd be hilarious. And yeah, after like 2 volleys, it seems like Amabad's ship just wrecks this other ship there. And as you guys are taking fire, because I don't think any of you have been on a warship in battle before, the ship violently, is like shaking.
Jesus fucking shit.
But because of the ship's size and it was built for this, there's lots of like iron plating and stuff that is mostly deflecting most of the cannonballs. And the crew, the cannonballs that have gone through, the crew is equipped to basically handle for now. So you haven't taken any significant damage. And so you destroy that ship, and for maybe 2 or 3 minutes, you guys you feel like you're in the clear. You're like, oh yes, whew. Looks like we broke through. That was a lot easier than I thought. Unfortunately, 2 ships start to pursue you guys.